Coming up on today's episode.
Before you start moaning about this, your child has been in the school for what? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. How can you blame the children's behaviour on the teachers when they've only had them for 2 weeks and you've been bringing them up for the last 4 years?
I thought this was a parenting podcast, not a teacher one.
Making pancakes one day, tossing a salad the next day, and then your child's being sick in it, once or twice a year. No, not the multifunctional sick bowl?
Welcome to Season 2 of the Fun Dad, Dean and Wife Unfiltered podcast. I am Dean.
And I am Sara.
So we've taken a well-deserved break from podcasting for a few months, haven't we? So we're back with a bang, hopefully.
We are back with a new season and we are ready to debate, chat and laugh our way through more episodes whilst keeping up our ever controversial and relatable topics.
So we'll start this episode with a quick roundup of the summer, if anyone's interested. So one highlight, your best highlight of the summer.
I mean, I'm obviously a teacher, for those of you who didn't know, and the highlight for me was just being off work, like being a working mum. Life is busy and I just relaxed. And do you know what? Having the kids at 11 and 6 now, the summer was just so much easier. They're more independent. Like, I was thinking to myself, this can't be real. This can't be real. I'm relaxed. I'm feeling okay. Like, for the first summer in 11 years, I almost felt like a happy, normal human. It was great.
Yeah, in normal life, I would say I love you about 7 or 8 out of 10. But in the summer, I would probably say 10 out of 10 because you are just so much happier in those summer holidays.
Okay, then.
I just feel like...
I love you a 1 out of 10 at the moment.
It's a good start to the new season.
But, I had time to read books. I went in the sea and I was swimming and I did all this, fun stuff. And I had such a good 6 weeks. I felt like a retreat for me. And then, bang, back in September, back into teaching, back with school life, back with the early mornings and the kids making the transition into school. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm stressed again. Like, I was covered in cold sores. Like, I'm telling you now, mums are the only people that can get up in the morning, have a mental breakdown at 7 a.m, cry, be hysterical, and then by 8 o'clock, pull themselves together, get the kids to school, go to work a full entire day, do all the shit they got to do, tidy their house, sort the kids out, and then go to bed.
Why are you looking at me directly through the eyes?
I'm just thinking, mums are superheroes. I just think, who does that? I did that this month. Honestly, mental breakdown at 7 o'clock, cried the whole way to work, pulled myself together, smashed it, got on with life.
Sounds like my day as well, though. Anyway, that's for another episode. Let's not get into that. Right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're revisiting mental load. Don't worry.
Yeah, so your August was very different to your September. I mean,
so different.
I could definitely tell. Don't worry.
What was your highlight of the summer?
I would say my highlight was definitely, obviously, the caravan. I would say it was our best year so far, just because of the freedom the kids have down there.
Hold on a minute.
And the freedom that gives us.
Do you know why else it was a really good summer? I've just realised.
What?
You went home Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, I know, it was brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Best 4 days of the week. Yeah, so this year, normally I stay down there the whole 6 weeks and work, don't I? But this year, maybe it's a bit much me working there with the kids and everything. So I kept coming backwards and forwards. I did some serious mileage on the M4. But I enjoyed those 3.5 days and I was ready to come home. Go back to the caravan. Ruby was missing me, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You were a bit missing me towards the end.
I missed you so much on those days. Honestly.
But when the kids were younger, I weren't allowed to go home because you were
it was more stressful.
Because you couldn't cope.
Yeah, exactly. But now I was like, I've got time to myself. I think I read 3 books in 6 weeks. That is unheard of. When the kids were young, I wouldn't even read 3 books in a year. 3 books in 3 years. So if you're listening and you have got a younger children and you're like, oh my God, there is no light at the end of this tunnel, please know there is.
Oh, it's fucking much easier. Every aspect of it. I mean, there's still challenges, but it's much easier, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if you are new here, stick around because we have been planning this podcast content all summer and it's about to get heated. So today we are talking about red flags. So we're kicking off because of the time of year. Maybe kids have just started nursery, school, primary school, secondary school, maybe even university. Your children are likely to be making new friends.
Well, hopefully,
Yeah. And with new friends comes the potential of meeting the new friends' parents. But what are your red flags for your kids' friends' parents?
So this segment's going to be ridiculously judgmental, but look, it's going to be controversial, and that's what we like on here. So don't get offended if we say anything about, and it's like you, whatever. Anyway, you start your red flags.
Mine is because I think maybe it's because I'm a little bit biased to both sides, but I'm going to roll with it, okay? And if you're involved in one of these, which likely many of you are or have been, okay, let's just think about the how in which we use these, all right? Especially if your child's just started school. The WhatsApp groups, okay? I can spot a parent on that WhatsApp group who I want to go nowhere near, and I don't really want my kid to go near their kids, 10 miles away by your conduct on the WhatsApp group, okay? Think about the way you conduct yourself on those groups because it's very telling.
In what way? What they do wrong?
So, for example, luckily, obviously, our kids are older now. They're in years 2 and 6. But I've got friends and people who are close to me whose children have just started reception, right? So I just started reception. And it has been a month of moaning. Like, there are certain parents on there. My child's come home with a scratch. They're not drinking enough out of their water bottle. Oh my God, little Johnny got pushed today. And they are writing paragraphs.
Is this new parents at school though?
Yep. Parents, so this is somebody close to me feeding me information, one of my friends.
Ooh, who?
One of my friends who will not be revealed, but thank you for the podcast content. And I'm not joking. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? And the way they are speaking about the teachers and the children in that class. And they're like blaming these teachers haven't got control of the kids, da-da-da-da-da. Excuse me, love, okay? Before you start moaning about this, your child has been in the school for what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks. How can you blame the children's behaviour on the teachers when they've only had them for 2 weeks and you've been bringing them up for the last 4 years?
I thought this was a parenting podcast, not a teacher one.
No, but just think about the way you're speaking on these WhatsApp groups. And don't use children's names. Don't start in the WhatsApp group in front of all the other parents being like, oh, so-and-so pushed my little Dorothy today.
You just know they're going to be a gossip, don't you?
You don't need to voice that in front of the other 28 parents from the class. Like, just go to them privately if you have to. Don't voice it on there. All right? So just stop teacher bashing, guys. They don't get paid enough. And if you have a problem with them, don't voice it on the group. Just go to them.
Have you ever voiced anything on a WhatsApp group?
What do you mean? Like a school one?
Like a school one early in the days. I'm just being devil's advocate here.
No, I don't think I have. No.
I think it might be they're new to the school and just worried about their kids settling in and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, you never have.
No, I'm one of those. I'm one of those sit back and watch. I do speak up sometimes, like if they're asking questions, and obviously I can see the coin from both sides, so I might answer the questions because I have that knowledge. But no, I tend to just stay silent.
I would be a moaner. I know, I would.
Ashamed of you. See, Dean's just started.
She hates me in September. She hates me even more now.
Dean's just started being the manager for our eldest football team. Sorry, assistant manager. And I'm not even in the group because I'm just like, no, I can't deal with this, the way he's conducting himself. Like, and also, don't be that person that sends the message that goes, ping, 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 ping. No, just write your message and send it in one.
No, I'm good on the parents group, but I moan on the managers group. Where I'm allowed to not moan, but I voice opinions. Yeah. Okay. If I've got an opinion, I'm voicing it.
I know you are.
That's the way to be.
I'm perfectly aware as your wife.
So I would definitely be the moaner.
What's your red flag then? If one of our kids came home and you saw the parent and they did something or acted in a particular way, what would your red flag be for that parent? Like, you are not my person.
This is going to be bad.
Oh.
parents who let their child effectively do the parenting.
What do you mean? I need a bit more of explanation.
So you know those parents that go like child-led. Is it child-led parenting?
Keep going.
So they just have no boundaries for the kids. The kids can do pretty much whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just absolutely no boundaries. Child controls and dictates what they do. The child's mood dictates everything. Like,
Just can't be around that.
just can't be around that. Like, I done a post the other day about parents walking to school, and parents were like, well, my child's 4, doesn't want to walk to school. He cries when we walk to school. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Of course he doesn't want to walk to school. It's tiring. It's effort. Then he cries, and then he goes and he gets away with it. You go, oh no, we're going in the car then. Then next time he goes to drive, he cries again and go back in the car. They work you out. It's not child-led. It's you. They're manipulating you. And they're going to turn into shits. That is the truth of it.
Yeah, I know what
And
you
that
mean.
isn't gentle parenting. There's a complete difference. There's a difference. That's like, you know what I mean?
I think, yeah, it's just like letting them get away with everything, isn't it? I think sometimes children thrive off boundaries and actually need those in order to succeed.
Of course.
Yeah.
They feel like unsafe apparently if they haven't got boundaries because they don't know, they just don't know what they're doing. Like, you know what I mean? They can do anything. So, no, I wouldn't really want my kids around. Well, if the kids were like that, would they rub off on yours? I don't know.
But also, if you had that kid round your house and then you tried to give them an instruction, like, I don't know, oh, actually, at this house, we sit at the table for our dinner, and they're like, no, and running around the house, you'd be like, oh, God.
I mean, our kids' mates are pretty good, aren't they?
Oh, they're lovely.
Yeah,
We're
they're
so
good.
lucky. I have play dates like pretty much every week.
But they have like similar parenting styles in a way, I guess,
Yeah.
is it? I think if you've got very different parenting styles, it's very difficult to
align those. And
It
also,
is,
I
it
suppose for the
is.
kids to be friends.
Yeah, because if they come around the house and they're just getting away with everything, that is going to wind you up. Or if you go to a restaurant and their kids are just tearing around the restaurant, causing chaos, and they're like okay with it.
I'm pretty sure we went to the Harvester the other Sunday and Ruby was lying on a windowsill.
No.
That happened.
That
happened the other
I'm
Sunday.
not saying
Dean.
I'm the perfect parent. Of course I'm not. But what I'm saying is my kids wouldn't be allowed to tear around a restaurant and me be okay with it. She was
No.
lying on a windowsill because we were in like a, what's it called?
We got shoved in the corner of the restaurant, like literally like this, like depths of the corner of the restaurant. And it was great because I didn't feel judged by any other parent in there because they couldn't see us. So it was really relaxing meal. I think at one point they were like playing with Play-Doh under the table.
Yeah,
it was great.
they're not perfectly behaved, but I would try and stop their behaviour. If like they were trying to be like, no, you can't do that in here. This is a fucking restaurant. People are trying to eat. But some
Yeah.
parents are like, oh, they're just having fun. They're enjoying it. And I'm like,
I'm ruining my
yeah,
fucking
you're ruining
meal.
everyone else's time, you selfish bastards. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't want my kids around people like that. Okay, so that's enough of that. What's your second red flag?
A little bit weird, but those parents who have like a literally immaculately pristine house and are like really proud of it, I'm like a little bit of a red flag because I want to be able to invite you back to my house without feeling ashamed. And
Is that jealousy though?
no, it's not jealousy. No. Obviously, I would love a clean and tidy and amazing show home house, but I'm a working parent who also wants to have a life. And for me, I just haven't found that that's achievable yet. So my house is my house. And do you know what? If you're going to come round my house and maybe I don't know you're coming round, it's a last minute play date after school and you walk in and I've got the clothes horse up drying some clothes. Maybe I haven't done the dishes from breakfast yet because I've been out all day or like whatever. Get the fuck over it. Don't come in my house and start judging me.
They're not.
I think there are people out there, Dean, that do, and they are my red flag people.
Oh, okay, so those people who judge.
Don't come round
okay.
my house
Okay.
when I've worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on a Thursday I've got up and I've taken the kids to school, gone to Asda, sorted my life out, maybe run some errands, picked up the kids from school, and then last minute you pop back in my house. Don't you dare come around my house and judge that, okay? My house is lived in. This is how it is. Sometimes the kids make a mess. Sometimes I let them have Play-Doh or paint or popcorn on the sofa. So if you sit on my sofa and you put your hand down the side and you find a half-eaten cheese string and a bit of popcorn, sorry, But don't
I
judge.
wouldn't let
It's
them
going
see
to
our
happen.
bedroom at the minute. Fucking hell.
What's wrong with our bedroom?
It's hardly pristine, is it? Like, well, it's just normally lived in, isn't it?
I don't think our bedroom's bad.
Do you
Just a
not?
bit of clothes.
Oh, it's just clothes, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just, I know, yeah.
I haven't actually got enough
There's no
hangers.
popcorn in the bed, but there is
Do
clothes.
you know, if I literally, I'm actually on top of my washing, I can't be on top of my washing because A, I don't have enough hangers, and B, I can't fit them in my wardrobe. So those slim times where I'm actually on top of it and the laundry basket's empty, I can't fit the clothes in the wardrobe anyway.
You're great with the washing.
I am great
just
with
not
the
hanging it
washing.
back up.
I fucking hate hanging it
She's
up.
great at putting it in the washing machine, taking it out the washing machine, hanging it on the clothes horse, then it just stays on the clothes horse. And I would say that I'd put away 80% of the clothes.
I would say you're full of shit.
70%.
10.
That's absolute fucking bollocks. 10%.
Anyway, have you got anything else that would put you off a parent for life?
Who never see their kid in the wrong. That's very, very annoying. So
Okay.
when their kid does something wrong, it's always another kid's fault.
Oh, okay.
It's never them. They
Yeah.
can't do no wrong. You know, they've got such a big ego about their child. They're like, oh no, he would never do that. When it was him, you know what I mean?
I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I want people turning our kids off.
Yeah.
I want people disciplining our kids. Even like other parents, they see them doing something wrong to pull them up on it.
Yeah.
You know, discipline is important. Not these kids turn to little shits if you let them get away with everything or make them think they're the perfect human. Obviously, don't come down too hard. You don't come down too hard all the time. There's a balance, but sometimes it is their fault, and sometimes they are in the wrong, and sometimes you do need to discipline them. You know what I mean? But some parents are like, he didn't do it. No, he didn't do it, even though they know they did. You know what I mean? They just
like their kids never in there. Oh, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I heard them.
Yeah.
And
they would go up to teachers for turning their kids off. They'll storm up the school when the teachers told their kid off. They'd be like, right, I'm going up there. Got to sort this out. I'll say to my kid, good. You banned the lesson. Good the teacher pulled you up on it. Don't behave like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I'm not like a dictator parent, but they do need to be boundaries, discipline, all that kind of stuff. And some parents are just, the kids turn to shits. They will do.
So say one of our children had, I don't know, because we don't normally get involved in our children's stuff, do we? But say if you felt like there was an occasion where you had to get involved and you had to speak to the parent, and the parent just dismissed you, like, no, my child was perfect. My child wouldn't do that.
I'd think, what a knob. Have a chat about it, and then we'll have a discussion. Don't just dismiss me. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, speaking of debating with other parents, we are going to be introducing a new feature to the podcast. Now, we know many of you loved Wanker of the Week from Series 1 back in the early days, and we're going to ramp it up and take this one a bit further.
So each week we want you to send in your parenting dilemmas, and we'll become the judges to give our advice on what we think you should do.
Every parent's got an opinion.
But only one counts here.
It's time for
You Be the Judge.
Obviously, we're only on episode 1, so I don't yet have any of your parenting scenarios to judge, but I can give you one example from recently where I felt very judged. So it's my parenting that's going to be on trial today, and we want you, our listeners, to be the judge.
I'll be the judge as well.
So obviously we're only on episode 1, so we don't yet have any parenting scenarios that we can judge. But I can give you one example from recently where I felt extremely judged and people were absolutely flooding me with their opinions and made me feel very guilty. So just before starting school, great timing, our eldest had a sickness bug. We've all been there. She's 11. I'm a pro now at what to do with these sickness bugs. So straight away, I was like, oh my gosh, she's been sick, quick. So I uploaded a picture of my normal setup, which I always do as they're sick. Towel on the floor, ear thermometer on the bedside table, but glass of water on the side, got the Calpol out, everything's ready to go. And admittedly, I got the multifunctional sick bowl. Every house has one. Or so I thought. Oh my God. You know, the bowl where you're making pancakes one day, tossing a salad the next day, and then your child's being sick in it, once or twice a year? No, not the multifunctional sick bowl.
So how much abuse did you get? What was the split? The people who agreed and didn't agree.
I mean, I felt...
Because you got a lot of messages on that, didn't you?
Got a lot of messages about the bowl. I didn't realise the controversial element of it being a bowl.
Because you thought everyone done that. Did you think everyone done that?
I just thought everyone had a bowl in their house that would have a sick bowl, maybe a bucket.
What everyone's unhygienic, you mean? Everyone in the world. I mean, I cooked my scrambled egg in that.
There's me thinking you were going to come to my defence, but no, you're the prosecution.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Go on then.
I mean, I cooked my scrambled egg in that, and now when I swish it around, I don't see scrambled egg. Because they're quite similar textures, aren't they?
I know that I'm not
People
alone.
listen to this, they're queasy. Oh, Jesus.
I just know that I'm actually not alone in this, and I can prove it.
Go on.
So I actually have the proof here, okay? So just a couple of the messages that tickled me that replied on my side. See, I don't believe that I should get a guilty, what's the word? Verdict. A guilty verdict on this. I just think I need community service
Guilty
to clean
of what?
the bowl.
Being a tramp? What are we guilty of? Is that...
Well, I got, like, one person said, right, I got this. Isn't it just the norm for every household? I was like, yeah, exactly what I thought. Somebody messaged me, I just made meatballs in Friday's sick bowl. Why not? Everyone has one, don't they? My personal favourite. A house isn't a home without this bowl. Everyone's on my team. And then one person said, it cracks me up because even when baking, we say, has anyone seen the sick bowl?
So what were the negative comments saying then?
Just like, oh my God, that is disgusting. One woman was like, I keep bowls under my children's bed for just this purpose, but they're completely separate and only used for the sick. I was like, okay, great. I was like, great for you.
God, just sound like a bit of a dick.
Just don't have that in me. But it was just so funny. And I just love the community, coming to my defence. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
We had 16 over for a roast dinner loss. What was it, Sunday?
We did.
And we were mixing stuff in that bowl.
I did. I peeled the potatoes in it. I've bleached the bowl, Dean. It's been bleached. Do you know what?
That cauliflower cheese did taste a bit suspect.
For God's sake. That sick bowl
but that's how ridiculous it is.
Cleaner than anything else, I think, in our house. Because it has been royally bleached many times.
Yeah, if you had one under the bed, it would just gather dust, wouldn't it? If you had like one under the bed, it'd gather dust and asbestos and all kinds of stuff.
It would be the sick bowl under the bed, babe. You wouldn't use that.
No, I know that, but if you had a separate sick bowl, it's actually more unhygienic.
Do you reckon?
Because you're not cleaning it.
Well,
you're sticking it under the bed for the next time they're sick, which could be months.
And there could be a moth fly out in their mouth when they're being sick.
Yeah, like an ant could shit in it. Like, it could be all sorts of stuff in there.
An ant could shit in it. What are you? You are so weird. Anyway, so let me know, am I guilty of an absolutely disgusting crime? Or can I just be let off with a slap on the wrists?
So can I give a verdict?
If you want to, give a verdict, babes. Am I guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
I think it's overly hygienic to buy a separate
Community
bowl.
service, clean the bowl.
Yeah. Or at least wipe it.
I'm a bit nervous about the comments on this post now. Comments on this podcast.
Well, did you get battered for it from people?
No, most people were saying that they had the same thing. You're not English unless you've got a sick bowl in your house, a multifunctional sick bowl.
Yeah.
So you know.
Or you could just take them to the toilet.
Multifunctional sick bowl. You be the judge. Leave your answer in the comments. So thanks for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a review, and have a good week of madness that is parenting.
Thank you so much for listening and watching.